Oh shit. What's good, dudes? Jace Manic here. Yeah, this is it. Feeling good this morning. Feeling pretty chilly out here in Hate Town, Texas. H-Town for short. No shit. I don't know, I'm feeling it, you know. I quit doing these videos for a while. I don't normally make videos of myself anymore, you know, like first person POV, as if we're having a, you know, a mano a mano. I mean, there's plenty of reasons for that. I don't have to get all into it. I mean, I'll probably touch base on some of it since, you know, the point of this video is to talk about, you know, scumbags that try to keep a brother down, you know what I'm saying? And we just had breakfast. Can I get a fuck it? Nah. Anyway, my sense of humor, I get it. You know, not everyone's gonna get it. I get a lot of, man, look, fucking airplane fucking up my goddamn jazz right now as we speak. Anyway, not a lot of people get it, okay? And I get that. So, you know, I've noticed that I get a lot of, like, I guess, shit posts or shit comments, whatever you want to word it as, on my channel. I mean, as small as it is, you know, I got, I guess, a couple videos that, you know, reached out and, you know, got a few thousand views or whatever. But I couldn't help but notice that a lot of the reaction I get from, I guess, the online community on the MeTube is pretty goddamn negative, man. And you know, that has a lot to, you know, to do with the reason why I don't do this shit normally. It really all started back whenever I was going to a university. One of my buddies, you know, he was over in my dorm room one time, and you know, I had checked out you know, some camera from the university library. I forget what they're called, but they're like one-touch fucking like flip cameras or whatever. They might have even been called flip, or, you know, I don't know. It's about 10 years ago. Anyway, you know, I was into like filming shit around the campus. You know, I think I got a few of those videos on this channel actually that are, you know, before like, you know, anything else I've done. You know, just like touring the campus and, you know, just like, I guess, documenting shit that I live through, that I see every day, myself included. Try to give, you know, throw a little bit of my personality out there, maybe, you know, whatever. It's the me show, you know, like MeTube, me show, you know, YouTube, you show. I mean, that's how this kind of thing goes. We're virtually hanging out with each other through this media. So anyway, I show him the video, and he fucking laughs his ass off, you know. He's like, and it's not even in a good way. It's not that he's laughing with me. He's laughing at my ass, you know. He's like, you know, I guess he had some kind of fixated like image of me, and I guess he thought that kind of made me a little weird, you know. Like I stepped outside those expectations, that frame that he had me in. And you know, he was like covering his face. He was all embarrassed. And I'm not gonna lie, I usually don't get self-conscious over bullshit like that, but I mean, you know, I mean, this was the first person I had shown it to, and you know, it was a bad first experience. You know, I was like, it made me feel like an idiot, honestly. You know, I hadn't uploaded some of these videos yet. I was just kind of like, I don't know, just getting a second opinion before I publicly humiliate my fucking self. And you know, that was like negative enough for me to like sort of, you know, be detracted from pursuing any sort of me show or whatever. I mean, and here we are almost 10 years later. I mean, if I would have just gotten a better reaction, you know, who's to say I wouldn't already have been doing this kind of shit for 10 years now? I mean, I have, but in, like, different subtle ways, you know. I'm into a lot of shit, gaming, you know, card gaming, board gaming. I mean, we're talking like Magic the Gathering, from that to Diablo 2, World of Warcraft. I mean, even just fucking jamming out on bass or guitar, posting fucking, man, posting fucking band practices and, you know, just basically whatever the fuck I want, you know. It's completely liberal, you know what I'm saying? There is no one way to do this fucking platform, and that's the reason why I'm doing this and, like, with my phone in front of my fucking face, because I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm not even gonna edit this bullshit. This is just what you see is what you get, man. And that's kind of how I do everything in my life, including especially my music, you know. I don't really like to yeah, I don't like to be stuck in a box, man. Some sort of fucking formula, or, you know, what have you. I like to live, you know, this experience out, like, I guess as spontaneously as I can, you know. I feel like it makes it a little more, brings a little more authenticity to it, makes it more natural. But anyway, you know, we'll touch base on that some more, probably on another video. Maybe not. Maybe I won't make another fucking video. It just really depends. Anyway, so I'm detracted from making videos, and then what little videos I had posted from then till now, you know, I get a lot of negative fucking feedback. Even in my most, like, bullshit videos that have nothing to do with anything, you know, like, you know, I guess because there's a negative perception of my my persona, you know, I guess I'm getting reflected back to me from the life mirror a bunch of negative bullshit, and a bunch of negative, toxic bullshit fucking people, man. And what's so ironic about it is these people tell me what a fucking piece of shit I am, or tell my ass to fucking stop cussing, trying to fucking modify my behavior on my me show, or saying I need to cuss less or whatever. I mean, I guess that goes hand in hand with what I just said. These people are revealing how fucking square they are, for lack of a better phrase. It's like you've really got nothing to, like, better to do than to watch some video of some shithead, just to quote you, and fucking comment on that, and continue to watch their fucking stupid fucking videos, and continue to fucking comment on them. I mean, who's the real shithead here? You know, like, who's the bigger shithead here, I should say. I'm over here making a fucking joke that you don't get, and you're over here being a fucking dickhead. I mean, to each his own, but I mean, I'm more about being fucking cool. And, you know, I guess what I do is, like, over a lot of your motherfucking heads, but, you know, like, that's your fucking problem, dude. Don't put that shit off on me. So, I guess Big Daddy Jace Manic, Mr. Manic for short, you know, I think this might be a revelation. I think this might be the start of something. I'm not the funniest, most good-looking dude, or hell, even most talented dude. I'm not even the most well-endowed dude. What the fuck ever? What difference does it make? I mean, you know, like, what does it take? How does everybody else make it? Or, you know, I mean, define making it. So, I mean, I've got nothing to really prove here. I'm just doing a fucking me show, and by my own fucking rules. And I mean, that's good enough for me. I mean, really, this is just to get this shit off my chest. I feel like I have to do this ritualistically to sort of baptize myself, to wash away the fucking bullshit of all these fucking mediocre fucking bullshitters who want to put off their fucking shortcomings off on my ass just because I decide to be a little loud. And they're scared to be. They're scared to express themselves. So what are they going to do? They're going to detract people like you and me. They're going to say, hey, look at that motherfucker cussing who happens to be speaking at a decibel or two louder than usual. He seems confident. Let's go and fucking vamp his energy. Let's go and fucking tear his ass down to make our worthless asses feel better about our worthless fucking selves. Anyway, I digress. It feels good to say that. I actually feel quite fucking empowered right now. Let's talk about something a little more positive though. Hang on, I'm gonna have a sip of this bullshit. Speaking of card games, I'm pretty stoked. See that asshole? That asshole's the motherfucker, at least in my opinion. And I'm way late to the party. I get that he's been in style for like a year now. But you know what? If you can't beat him, fucking join him. Alright? Not all the time, but I mean, that card, Thought Not Seer, is just such a goddamn beast, man. He's got so much value. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, because I don't want more people to play him. Even though, like, I get that Eldrazi Tron is fucking through the roof right now, even despite the fact that the main land got banned earlier this year, the Eye of Ujin or whatever. But I mean, it's still fucking beast. Anyway, that's that. I'll come back. I'll come back with some other bullshit. I just had to get that off my chest. I'm not gonna be off a fucking copper cab about it. And if you couldn't tell by now, I tend to fucking make a lot of references, not only to other YouTubers, but like just other shit in general, okay? And if you don't fucking get it, that's not my goddamn problem. Just plain and fucking simple. Anyway, yeah, we'll chat at you next time. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.